Why I regretted using the deep web. I was just another ordinary teenager growing up in the city. I always heard of the deep web and how cool it was, but just never thought of getting on it. I saw a video called Deep Web Exploration and thought I'd watch it and see what this deep web was about. In the video there was things like FBI files and how-tos on illegal things like shoplifting. I thought I should download Tor, a popular deep web browser. I downloaded onto my laptop that had Windows 10. At this time I didn't know what I was dragging myself into. I heard of the hidden wiki and thought of trying to find a link. Sure enough I did. There was links to things like what seemed to be normal porn sites. There was also links to websites that sold guns, drugs and counterfeit items. I clicked on one of the links that sold drugs. I wanted to see if they sold weed, me being the pot smoker I was. When I got to the Silk Road there was all types of drugs like meth, coke, weed, heroin and shit I'd never even heard of. I was scared to buy some but I did anyways. About 2 weeks or so that weed that I'd bought came in an envelope. There was nothing wrong and it was some good shit. I decided to keep ordering more. Then I got an idea that would change my life for fucking ever. I decided to click on one of the porn links, me being the horny-ass teenager I was. It was to a child porn site called The Destruction of Daisies. On this website there was snuff to abuse of little girls that were about 5 years old. When I was scrolling down the website I noticed that my webcam light turned on. My first reaction was what the fuck? Then I kinda brushed it off thinking my laptop was just acting up. As I kept scrolling a chat box popped up. It said, "I can see you." It was at this moment I freaked the fuck out, not knowing what to do. He said, "I know your address," and then he typed my address. 123 ABC Lane. I was shitting bricks. I then tried to exit the page but I just couldn't. So me being as stupid as I am, I threw my laptop out of my second-story window. After a couple of weeks I chilled down and forgot about the incident. It was about 12:07 a.m. when I looked out my bedroom window when I saw 4 guys wearing purge-type masks walk up my driveway. I instantly ran and grabbed my Desert Eagle out my drawer. I noticed there were more guys coming, about 20 more. I instantly knew I was outnumbered and fucked. I just ran out front where all about 30 guys were standing and said, "Take me." They threw me into a van and started duct taping my hands, mouth and eyes. They called themselves the Chemistry Crew. They did experiments on many people and were pretty big to the deep web world. They took me to a warehouse that was a supposed Lay's chip warehouse and locked me in what seemed to be a glass cell. It was made of plexiglass and was unescapable. I was praying so hard and then the top of the cell opened. They started pouring sulfuric acid into the fucking cell. Oh my god, the pain that went through my legs was unbearable. Then some dumbass they called QWERTY fucking tripped over thin fucking air and that knocked the cell that was being filled with acid over. I then realized I could make a run for it. At least 10 of the fucked up assholes chased me for about what seemed to be hours. I got away and realized I was only 1.9 miles away from home. I ran all the way there but realized fuck, they know my address. I called an ambulance so I could get medical help and within 30 seconds they showed up because my house was so close to the fire department. On the way there was EMTs trying to get the pain out of my legs. I knew I was safe for now and dozed off as all of this was happening. For some reason must have been the drugs that they had just injected me with. When we got there were so many people asking me questions I didn't know what the hell to say because I myself couldn't remember. When I was taken to my room in the hospital a man named Dr. Gregory introduced himself to me. I then realized who it was. It was one of those motherfuckers from the Chemistry Crew. This is my first time writing a creepypasta so it might not be the best, but thanks for reading. If you want to follow me on IG it's at TheaLundeadMonster.